Done.
Do it to it. Do it to it. Do it to it. Do it. Do it. Do it to it. Hello and welcome back to Ambrose Gaming. I was trying to say that all to the tune of Zelda, but I kind of lost the tune. I was like, I'm just going to keep on sing-songing it.
Kind of sounded like you just trailed off a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
That was a very interesting video, though.
It was.
I'd like to. I'm gonna have to watch over that again.
Yeah,
Analyze
the details you missed.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, we just watched. I actually mentioned in the last video here, a video that I had seen a few days back about the whole theory behind the Triforce of Courage and how it's. I don't want to give it away. I'll leave it be. But I'll include the link in there. I included the link in the last episode. You guys would have already seen it, so never mind.
Yes.
Anyways, so back to this one. History of the Zora, Part 1. The Eternal Zora's Domain as told by King Dorephan.
Huh.
Which, if you say that with a Japanese accent, Dorephan, sounds like dolphin, doesn't it?
Sure.
The rains have blessed Lanayru since ancient times with an abundance of pure, clean water.
Ah.
Seeking a bounty of such water, the Zora gathered there. Thus, as the legends go, the domain was born 10,000 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So, different Zora domain than the previous ones, because...
Gotcha.
10,000 years ago. Yeah, 10,000 years ago was when the Shikao were building the divine beasts and all the towers and stuff.
Yes.
Stoof.
Off.
The land was so rich in ore, and so a unique form of stonemasonry was developed to create our new home. The domain is one giant sculpture, a feat of architecture that has drawn admirers the world over. Our great domain will ever stand as a hallmark of the esteemed artists who made it, an eternal symbol of Zora pride.
Respect.
Respect.
Is it because it's made out of ice? Is that the special architecture, or is it just because it's super big?
No, it's supposed to be some fantasy kind of war, I think.
Ah.
I'm not sure. They don't really ever say.
Hyrulean.
Sure.
Zoratite.
Nope. I disagree with you.
Zorasite? I don't know.
Nice try, guy.
That won't fly. So now you die.
Yeah. Now you die. Okay, which way am I going? Oh, yeah, the bridge is right over here.
Yeah, bro.
Sweet.
Is this the Bridge of Eldon?
No.
This is the Bridge of Lanayru. Or is it just a bridge?
I think it's just a bridge.
It's a fancy-looking bridge.
This is that stonemasonry they were mentioning.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called Luto's Crossing.
It's very nice.
Luto.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm so impressed.
And the path to this domain is just the worst.
So wait, does that mean that Ruto's like an Aerith kind of situation? Where translators are just bad at their jobs and translated the name wrong? Because in Final Fantasy VII, in the original Final Fantasy VII, when you meet Aerith...
It was Eris.
It's Eris. Yeah, it says Eris. But in every appearance she makes in any other game since then,
what?
Kingdom Hearts, Dissidia, Crisis Core, etc., etc., it's been Aerith, like with the TH. Because, you think about it, you pronounce that with a Japanese accent. It's Erisu.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, just a translator error.
I guess so. I like it better as Eris. And same thing with Ruto and... Yeah, that's right. Now your club is... Oh, now it isn't. Now it is not mine.
Well, it could be different. Like, it could be just, like a slight change in letter to make it more indirect reference.
It could also be like a thing where in the actual game's world, over time, people forget memories. Or they remember things incorrectly. Names change over time because they forget. Like, oh, it was actually
yeah. Well,
Ruto, not Laruto.
Yeah, we've got we've got things like that in real life. You got Artorias to Arthur.
Yep, that's true.
And somehow he goes from being a Roman general or something like that. I think is what he was supposed to have been being a king of some small kingdom within England? Or he's supposed to be the King of England?
Well, see, Tasia could tell you all about this stuff.
Okay.
She knows this stuff like the back of her hand. She loves Arthurian legend. Like, this big fan of it.
Yeah.
She would school you hardcore on that knowledge.
Oh, I'm sure. If that's the case too, she probably shouldn't see Transformers 5.
Nobody should see Transformers 5.
That's, I disagree. I saw it. I didn't totally hate it.
Well, that's it, guys. That's the end of this channel. That's
Why?
I hate Michael Bay a lot. I hate him.
I'm not a fan of Michael Bay. I don't like pretty much any of the rest of his other movies because it's just explosions. It's, some people are into that, and that's cool. You can be into that if you like. I also didn't like Avatar, though, and everybody's crazy about Avatar.
I didn't like Avatar either, actually.
It's like, yay, it's pretty, but what else is it? But yeah, there's a little bit of...
They kind of flubbed the...
There's a little bit of Arthurian
legend.
Well, like, for one thing, did you know Merlin was an alcoholic? Yeah. And his magic staff? Yeah. You're gonna love this.
No.
You're gonna love it.
I'm not gonna love this at all.
Actually...
Cybertronian technology.
Cybertronian staff that
I
belonged
hate this
to...
a lot.
Okay, do you remember the planet from the original movie with the Sharkticons?
Sharkticons.
And there was those there was that three-faced robot thing that was judging people.
Yeah, it was like the arbiter or the adjudicator
it was called
or something.
Quintesson. The planet was called Quintesson as well. The beings
and
on the planet were called the Quintessons. The villain of Transformers 5 is known as Quintessa.
I hate this a lot. Why are you doing this to me?
And the staff belonged to her.
So Merlin stole it from her or something?
No, the knights did. Because there were how there's the primes and all that.
Yeah.
So basically, I guess the precursor to the primes, or perhaps they were in fact the primes themselves, but I don't know, they're a little unclear. There were 13 Cybertronian knights.
Okay.
Who were meant to be, like the guardians of Cybertron, et cetera, et cetera. They stole this staff from her and hid it on Earth.
And so Merlin finds it.
Well, no. Merlin finds the Transformers themselves because these knights stayed on Earth and helped Merlin and Arthur and the Knights of Camelot. Like, you've seen the trailers. You remember that?
Yeah.
There's like a three-headed dragon?
No, I don't think I saw that part.
Oh. Yeah, there's a three-headed dragon. The 13 knights, the staff was basically used to command the knights while they were in this giant dragon form. They would combine together into a giant dragon robot.
I see. History of the Zora. Addendum 1. King Dorephan stands his ground. Around 100 years after King Dorephan ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. So this brings about some weird stuff. Some weird questions about the lifespan of Zora.
Okay.
Because they say after 100 years of him being on the throne, something happened. Like, what? And so how long ago was this? It's supposed to have been before, like, the last time we, like, when Link...
Well, we know that the Zoras have been around for at least 10,000 years.
At least. Well, more than that, for sure. They've been here for 10,000 years.
Yeah.
The Guardians seemed unstoppable. Our best soldiers' spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorephan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the Guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the Guardian and hurled it into a ravine.
That's interesting.
The impact of the fall left the Guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora again.
Cool.
The citizens celebrated the king's valor, and from then on, their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare.
Yay.
You can still see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph.
So he's still alive?
Yeah. He's still alive.
Okay.
And Sidon, or whatever,
is his son.
Is his son, and the previous Guardian's brother.
Oh.
So he was a child 100 years ago.
But now he's not.
No, now he's the grown man. Basically, he's the red Zora that you see.
That red Zora, yeah. Oh, also Megatron is inexplicably Megatron again. Like, in the last one he was Galvatron.
Man,
I'm sorry.
This is why I hate it. So much.
To be fair, it's more the people who write his scripts.
See that spout?
Yep.
That's the Divine Beast.
Ah.
That's the one we gotta fight.
Oh, wow. It's right there.
Yeah.
Cool.
We can't get to it yet.
Gotcha.
Or, I mean, we can't do anything about it yet.
Got it.
You'll see.
Oh, dang, this looks...
I'm skipping all this because I don't want to walk all this way.
Fair enough, bro. If you have the skills.
I do have the skills, and they thrills.
The one thing you will like...
What's that?
Well, what has Earth been commonly in Transformers stuff before?
A battleground?
Not just that.
What?
Oh, wait, I guess it wasn't exactly him per se. Earth is Unicron. Like, not a part of him. Like, it
Earth
is him.
Terra, our world,
is Unicron.
is Unicron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they finally included Unicron in one of their stupid movies.
Yep. Because that's like Quintessa's whole bit, is she wants to kill Unicron.
Which is a good guy thing to do, because Unicron is a devourer of worlds.
True, but so are the Quintessans. Like, in most other comics or
Jeez, I don't know anything about this stuff.
Like, I looked into it. I looked it up because I'm like, where have I heard Quintessa before? Is she actually a thing, or did they just make her up for this movie? And yeah, it's like they're usually conquerors of some kind, or a conqueror that goes around to different planets, like Cybertron, takes them over and expands their empire throughout the universe, etc., etc.
Right. Okay.
Essentially, the Borg.
Huh. Okay.
Star Trek.
Yeah, no, I know who the Borg are. Okay, well, that's all weird and all.
Yeah. So is that sword, but I like it.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool sword.
Very ornate.
See, the Zora or the silver weapons, they mainly just look really cool. Okay. In fact, it looks kind of like the Fierce Deity sword, sort of. A little bit.
A little
like
bit, yeah, if it was a single curve. Because the Great Deity's sword...
Great Deity's sword...
Symmetrical.
The Deity's sword, it was a helix.
Yeah, it was
but it was two curves, basically.
Yeah, it was perfectly
this one is
symmetrical.
just,
that was just one curve.
this one's just the one kind of curve-looking thing. I think it was really cool.
It is.
You can get the Fierce Deity sword as well.
With the Fierce Deity...
It's an amiibo, though, yeah.
Amiibo?
So you have to have the amiibo, which I don't know how to find.
I didn't even know there was a Fierce Deity Link amiibo.
There's a bunch of them.
I need it.
There's like an amiibo store or something you have to go to get all these things. So.
Oh yeah, you can do it all through the Nintendo website, I think.
Can you?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You can. I'm pretty sure there's a thing like a store where you can buy amiibos.
I see. This guy comes in relevance
Later.
Relevance? Whatever. Yeah, he's relevant later on. What you doing? Zapping yourself? Is that fun?
You
like doing that?
Demon Sergeant.
He hates you.
You cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mifa from Calamity Ganon 100 years ago.
Oh, so he remembers you.
He remembers you. Yep.
It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mifa. How heartbreaking.
Wait.
I won't fail her again. I mean, she's dead, so I can't.
I thought
What?
that the guy was the what's his name is his guardian. The guardian was his brother.
No, Sidon,
Yeah.
the guy you've met there.
Yeah.
That's the brother of the previous guardian.
Oh, I thought you
who was
said
Mifa.
that the guardian
No.
was his brother.
Sidon is her brother.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I get that now.
There's no way we would ask for help now. Not after all this time and after all that has happened.
Okay, whatever, man.
Man, it's been 100 years. How do you even remember?
So says I.
Second, the Demon Sergeant.
You guys don't even have an army. What are you talking about?
Also,
Even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Ruta in shock arrows myself, and in doing so, Lady Mifa's regrets shall be alleviated.
okay. So the bridge was called Ludo Bridge.
Yeah.
The guardian's called Ruta.
No, the guardian's named Mifa.
The beast. The beast is called Ruta.
It's called La Ruta, I think. I forget now. We'll see.
Yeah, we will
see very shortly.
Yeah, we will.
So this guy is blustery and he hates you because, 100 years ago you weren't able to protect a bunch of different people because you were a kid.
He's a grumpy old man.
He's just a grumpy old man.
That's his deal.
That's the king right there. That big guy.
Yep. Well, he always is. It's the Zora King. He's always massive.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's also a blustery old man who hates you.
Kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
And then there's Captain Charm over there. Prince
This guy's huge.
Fish Charming.
guy's gigantic.
You did well to come all the way here. I am
Oh. Was he talking?
Is he?
It sounded like he was talking. I was like, oh no, I just talked over a voiceover.
Oh my god, I'm talking over him.
That object on your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate?
Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hyrulean champion, Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me.
Oh no, it's Sidon.
You can't mean the Link, that champion? God, so that's where I have heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it.
Oh wait, no, never mind. That's it. I did the bad thing.
I cannot believe it. The Hyrulean champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary!
I've been sleeping.
Like, oh my god, if Link was voiced by H. John Benjamin.
I've been asleep for a lifetime.
Yeah. Hello now. There was a lot of Gerudo wine involved, and
Come again? Sleeping, you say? Is that why you do not seem to remember me?
He talks so much.
he does.
Ugh,
It's kind of hard to do that voice, actually. Keeping that up is requires focus.
But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mifa, yes? You do you not?
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Mifa who?
Mifa, doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't ring
I
a
don't
bell.
know. Yeah, no.
I cannot believe it. How have you truly forgotten my dear Mifa as well? You and Mifa were so close, yet you do not remember.
Why? What is it with Link and the Zora princesses?
I don't know.
Seriously.
You'll see.
Oh,
There's
man.
like serious chemistry.
There always is.
Well,
The Zora princesses have a weird thing for Hylian dudes.
specifically Link.
Specifically Link. Yeah.
Maybe it's, I don't know, just the hero's soul that she's drawn to. I don't know.
What's that psychological thing where like somebody saves you and
I forgot.
there's a name for it? Nightingale syndrome,
Really?
I think
Is that what it's called?
I believe that is what it's
Oh,
called.
I'm gonna look that up later.
I think so.
That's neat. I learned a new thing.
I might be wrong. I just seem to remember that from somebody explaining. Oh God, what was that movie? The something patient. English patient?
Yeah.
It's probably
What's the name of the movie?
Probably
Yeah.
thinking of an entirely different movie.
Oh, who knows?
I mean, there is a movie called The English Patient, but I don't know if that's necessarily the plot.
That might not be the right movie that you're
I was
thinking of.
watching it with a girl.
I dearly hope so.
That worked out pretty well.
Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused.
Shut up, Yamcha.
Oh yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it.
No, it's not worth noting. It just makes him seem dumb.
Kind of.
It is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea.
Oh, man. Still more talking?
Oh my God.
Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Varuta.
There we go.
Varuta.
Varuta. Yeah.
Yep.
I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast.
Can we just?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read it.
Will you
sorry,
lend us your
guys.
strength?
We're just gonna. What?
No, this guy.
What?
Oh, I thought we were. Oh my.
King Dorothan, my liege, please do not speak so.
See, the reason I'm doing that is because he's a tiny little old man.
ironic.
And it's ironic,
That's
yes.
good because the king has it.
To ask a Hylian for help.
Why, the very thought of it curls my fins.
Mizu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest?
Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him.
It works so well for him.
I really hope this isn't the same voice that Game Grumps used for Sidon. I really hope it isn't.
Oh, man.
Because otherwise I'm going to look like an idiot.
Yeah.
With such unprecedented raidfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at the very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind.
Indeed, Link is a champion through and through.
Sorry, I thought that was Muzu.
No.
As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together.
Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. What is the least of it?
Almost sounds like you got a bit of a Piccolo thing going on there. Almost. Like without the growl.
I don't think I can do it without, like, breaking the mic.
Oh, man. It's an intense voice. Any Chris Sabat voice is an intense voice.
Yeah,
like,
it's like the same thing with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't do, like, the get in the chopper line unless I'm getting really, really, really loud. And I don't want to do that with the mic right there.
Excuse me, sir. We have a very important meeting to get to.
It is their fault that my lady Mifo is lied to us.
You need to get to the chopper.
We have to get to the chopper.
Oh, can Mr. Schwarzenegger, if you ever see this, can you please just be in a movie where you play somebody's helicopter pilot?
I'm going to send this video to Arnold Schwarzenegger's Twitter account and see what he says.
Please.
Just like, yo,
I love you
got
so
a job
much.
for you.
I'm such huge admirer. Grown up watching your movies. It's so cool.
So long. Oh my god.
I'm not doing it. I can't.
No.
I can't do it anymore.
Sadly, the rains have fallen.
You guys can read.
Fluttering.
We can read.
If this was blah 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 blah.
We're at
Will
22
befall-
minutes because of this
Ugh.
nonsense.
But also the area downstream from...
Yep.
I think I just skipped this entire thing when I was
You may
playing.
have. I may have.
But also the area downstream from us there, Hylian lives are in very grave danger.
Mm-hmm.
There's like no Hylian towns though, just relax. There's like one Hatino village, that's it.
I'm like, how long have we been even having this conversation with this guy?
Since 16 minutes.
Oh my god, can we just cut out the last 6 minutes?
No. Because that was all pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so here it actually shows you the beast,
Oh,
like in full. It's an
Okay.
It's an Oliphant.
can you say that?
What?
I mean, this isn't Lord of the Rings.
Whatever, it's just a fun way of saying elephant.
It's also a creature that resembles an elephant.
Elephant.
In Lord of the Rings is an Oliphant.
Oliphant, yeah. I think they're they're just supposed to be elephants. Elephants? Or maybe they're like taller elephants.
I think
that's
they
what
also
are.
had 2 trunks.
No, they didn't have 2 trunks. They had 2 tusks for sure. But
Yeah.
man,
God.
guys. Okay, whatever. Okay, just next time